Hello everybody, how are you doing? I was just working on a video, this video actually. That's me. Anyway, today I'm going to take you through the top 10 cleverest things in my videos. Well, I thought they were clever when I did them. Some of these things might not look like it, but at least a little bit of effort has to go into these things. And for that to go unnoticed is a bit of a shame, which is why I made this video, just so I can point out some things. So in no particular order, here are 10 things in my videos that I thought were clever that you probably didn't notice. Are you ready to have your mind blown 10 times? Because I don't think you are, but let's find out anyway. Number 1. So here's one of the smallest details in one of my videos. In the video we see Master Chief in the middle of a mission. He gets out of his vehicle, plays Pokemon Go and catches a Pidgey, and then continues a mission. The mission in the video is from Halo 2 and it's the Metropolis level. This mission takes place on October 20th, 2552. I looked up this date and it's actually going to be on a Friday. October 20th, 2552 is going to be a Friday, everybody. If you look at Master Chief's calendar when he gets his phone out, it's very hard to make out, but it does actually say Friday 20th. Okay, so this one isn't near as well hidden as the last one. So in my first Pokemon Snap video that I did, which is a new course titled City, there is a pathway which is blocked by a Snorlax, just like in the original games. The Snorlax is only on screen for a few seconds. The idea of the Snorlax being there was if you played the Poké Flute near him, he would wake up and move, which would then take you onto an alternate route leading to a new course. Just like in the original game, there would be Pokemon you'd need to interact with to unlock the next course. So when it came time to do my second course, I was going to show Todd play the flute to the Snorlax, then unlocking the next level, which was Bomb on Battlefield from Mario 64. But when I actually got around to it, I had completely forgotten. Now you know that street takes you to none other than Bomb on Battlefield. Oh, and as a bonus, the Pokemon sign in this level is Missingno. To any of you that haven't played Pokemon Snap, you have to take pictures of Pokemon, as well as Pokemon signs, which are anything that is shaped like a Pokemon. This blocky shape here is shaped like the glitch Pokemon Missingno. In that Mariokart video I did with 101 players, if you're paying close enough attention, you'll actually realise I overtake Luigi twice, because he uses the bullet power-up at some point. Anyway, when the video was released, the Luigi death stare meme was really popular, so I incorporated the Luigi death stare in this video. Luigi doesn't do it himself, but both occasions when he's overtaken, there'll be a nearby character doing it. In my most recent All-Stars vs Bowser videos, there is a scene where Knuckles from Sonic takes on Bowser. Except he doesn't take on Bowser like everybody else, he takes on this robot Bowser thing. This is of course a reference to Sonic and Knuckles, where if you're playing as Knuckles, instead of fighting an organic Robotnik, you fight an Egg Robo, which is like a robot version of Robotnik. In Pikmin and Super Mario Bros. 2, in the 7th episode they take on the final boss Wart, but not until after going through some serious training and powering up all the Pikmin, so all the Pikmin get power-ups from the Mario series. One in particular is the Penguin Suit from New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. This power-up is obtained when one of the Pikmin find one of those baby eagle doors and return it to its mum. This is of course in reference to Super Mario 64, where you find a little lost penguin and have to return it to its mum. Which is why the power-up given is the Penguin Suit. Did you see what I did there? Did you see that? And as a bonus, while talking about the Pikmin in Super Mario Bros. Series, each character's starting Pikmin represents that character. In the Heroes edition of I Thought This Was Sonic 2, it's a 3-player special, so the franchises featured are mostly featured because they're well known for having 3 characters, like the 3 Powerpuff Girls, or the 3 original characters in Streets of Rage. One of them in particular is Only Fools and Horses, which is a British sitcom. These 3 characters are fighting a giant bird, which doesn't really make much sense, or at least it doesn't really suit the tone of the rest of the scene. This is actually in reference to one of the episodes where they accidentally kill their friend's wife's canary, which is why they're fighting a giant yellow canary. GTA in the style of Pokemon Parts 2. Just like Part 1, a lot of the music is taken from the Grand Theft Auto radio stations, but made to sound like it's playing on a Game Boy. At one point in the video, we see a character do the tank cheat and then do the flying cheat. In other words, the tank learns fly. The song playing throughout the scene is Broken Wings by Mr. Mister, which is from Vice City, and it's on the Emotion radio station? Nah, Flash event. If you know the lyrics of the song, when the tank learns fly, the lyrics couldn't be more fitting. Going back to my All-Stars Take on Bowser videos, in case you didn't know, the score at the top is actually the release date of the challenger's debut game. This is why in the Star Wars Episode 4 special, every score is the same. I should have probably thought that one over a little bit more. If you already knew that, you probably didn't know that the time sometimes represents something as well. For example, for the Master Chief scene, it stops on 117. For the Pokemon scene, it stops on 151, the number of Generation 1 Pokemon. For Pong, it ends on 260, which is in reference to the Atari 2600, and for both Robocop scenes, it ends with 209, in reference to the Ed 209s from Robocop. One April Fool's Day, She Says and I did a Boundary Break special. In case you didn't know, Boundary Break is a show about video games where they basically take the camera anywhere they want and they try to find secrets and discoveries from some of our favourite games, except everything in the episode was fake. Episodes of Boundary Break usually end on a zoom out, where the camera zooms out as far as it can, showing you the entirety of a level, which you wouldn't normally see like that in the game. So we ended our Super Mario Bros. Special the same way, and we tried our best to include as many details and references to the Mario series as possible. Some of them are more obvious than others, but to list as many as we can do. Firstly, all the pit holes have something bad in them. One of them has spikes, the other one has a poison mushroom, the other one just makes you fall onto a subway track, which explains why they are pit holes. There's the Odyssey from Mario Odyssey, the Island in the Sky from Mario 64, Dory, Captain Toad, the Ducks from Duck Hunt, Luigi with balloons tied to him, which is in reference to the Mario Odyssey minigame, but also in the style of Balloon Fight, and there is a subway, with train designs from Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Paint, as well as a few other references that I mentioned earlier in the video, such as Pachydome from Yoshi's Story, following you the whole time so that the player can't go backwards. Going back to my Pokemon Snap videos, which mostly consist of new courses, the original game had one Pokemon that appeared in almost every level with the exception of the very last level where you only encounter Mew. This Pokemon is Mariokart, so I kept this tradition going with my levels. Mariokart doesn't actually appear in the videos, but if you find water in any of the levels, you can assume Mariokart can be found there. My city level needs little explanation, as there's a point where you fly over a massive body of water, so you can assume that if I wasn't so distracted by this Raichu flying on a Charizard, I could have got a Mariokart. Mariokart also appears as one of the possible combatants at the end, where two Pokemon are randomly picked to battle in the stadium. In my Bomb on Battlefield level, which is taken straight from Mario 64, you'll probably remember that there is no water in this level, but I added a body of water at the beginning under the bridge. I actually think it looks quite nice, but in the video I don't actually do anything with it, and I only added it there so that a Mariokart can be found there. In my Cooper Beach level, taken from Mario Kart 64, again there's water everywhere, but at the end of the stage when you go underwater, a Mariokart can be heard off screen. Presumably there are Magikarps swimming around with you. Lastly, in a video I did where I edit some photos from my extended Pokemon report, I superimposed a Magikarp in front of Rainbow Cloud, the only level in the game he never appeared in. So there you go, Magikarp is now in every level. You're welcome. So there you have it, that's 10 things that I thought were clever that you probably didn't notice in my videos. This video may have seemed like a few minutes of me telling you that I put some great things in my videos, but I just wanted people to notice them. Just so you know that it's not an ego trip, here are 3 things I put in my videos that were pretty dumb. In the first Pokemon Fusions video I did, one of the Pokemon is 4'12". I spelled my name wrong in this video, and in my Super Ghouls and Ghosts / Halo crossover, Arthur is carrying an incineration cannon the wrong way around. Let me know in the comments what you thought. If you knew these already, let me know. If you were impressed by anything here, let me know. If you'd like, check out this playlist which shows you every video we talked about today. And separately, here's the Pikmin and Super Mario Bros. Series, because the episode I mentioned today is the last one, so you kinda gotta watch all of them. Enjoy the rest of your day everyone, and thanks for watching.